Hi guys, it's Uwe and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my review for the audiobook Vow You Break by Petes Swanson. This is a new release. It was released like 23 or 31 of March. It was on my most anticipated releases for the first trimester. I'm a fan of Petes Swanson's work. As you see, my project is inspired on The 8 Perfect Murders. I read also The Kind Worth Killing, and now it's time for the new release. So Vow You Break is a psychological thriller, and we follow Abigail as she gets married, but she holds a secret for her fiance. In her bachelorette weekend, she slept with another man that it was a mistake. She felt it was a very mistake, and she continues, and when her fiance asked her if she had something to tell, she said no, and she got married. Before the wedding, she saw the man who she slept with because they never exchanged names. She made up a name after him, and she saw him in New York where she lives, and she started thinking he's a stalker. After that, she receives an email from him, totally a stalker, and in the night of her wedding, she smells the cigarettes, the French cigarettes he used to smell, proving that he was in the wedding. She goes in a honeymoon with her husband, Bruce, who is a multi-millionaire, to this desert island that he's also part of owner. It's a very non-tech island because it was created for the tech people to relax, to go off the screens. And when she arrives there, she sees the man again. As you can see, the book is much interesting about a stalker. Or not. I don't know. You have to read it. I won't say anything more what happened in that island, but it's messed up. Now, the audiobook is good, but I wish they had two actors play it, because the narrator is a woman, of course, because the main character is a woman and we followed Abigail's perspective, but she could not do the man's voice so distinctively that sometimes it was confusing who was the man talking. If there was two men in the same room talking, it was hard to sometimes to distinguish who said what, and that is a little bit a down point, but otherwise her narration is perfect. She gives everything we need for that book. The story, I don't know, because I found the plot, for me it was a little bit predictable, but I think for people who are not so into thrillers or so into hardcore thrillers, they will not find the plot. I think that's the thing. For me, it was very straightforward. Well, some parts, but most part was very straightforward what was happening. But I don't think for other people will be so straightforward. But it's a very interesting plot. It's a very interesting concept of what happened. But I don't know. It felt something. But it has a good thing. It's very captivating. I listened to the audiobook in 2 days because I was obsessed with the story. Although I was thinking about the plot and I was almost sure it was what's going to happen, I was captivating to know if that was going to happen, to see how Abigail is going to live in that situation, how she's going to survive, how she's going to manage to escape all of that. But that is a very good point. It's a very interesting story. But the twists, I don't know. Maybe it's because I like those types of stories, so I'm very think on that point. But maybe for others will be like in shock of what happened. And I think it's not one of the biggest Petes Swanson's work. I think it's a very good work. I think it's a very good thriller. It's not one of the best. I won't say it's in the level of The Kind Worth Killing or The 8 Perfect Murders, but it's not a bad thriller, and it's definitely a very captivating one, and that is very good for a thriller. One of the most complaints I had in thrillers since I started my channel was when the thriller is not captivating you. You could not. a thriller has to make you want to read like non-stop. You want to see what happened, you want to captivate it. One of the down points of this book in terms of structure, sometimes you have a little bit more of flashbacks that I feel it wasn't necessary, and sometimes it felt like off in the air. We have like a long flashback of Abigail's life and romantic life, and I was like, why do I need this? Is this going to be important? So that was a little bit of down. But after that initial part of the setting, it's a very entertaining thriller. It's everything you wanted. It's not the type of thriller to be scary or to be. It plays much more with the psychological aspect and to the psychological effect of the surroundings, of the actions in the person and on the victims. I think that was really well done, and the secrets that she will unveil and everything, it's very good. The end, well, I won't say I was expecting, but it was part of what I expected, part not, but then everything changed. It's a very, I don't know what to say. Overall, it's a good thriller. It's not one that will amaze you, but it's definitely a thriller that you should check it out, because God, and the audiobook is very good, except the part when she can make different male voices. It's a very good listening. It's a very good audiobook to listen while working, because you are very captivated on her perspective. It's hard to talk about thrillers without talking about spoilers, but this is my recommendation, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys read it. One of Petes Swanson's thrillers. 8 Perfect Murders, Kind Word Killing, or this one are very good. For the ones that I've read, for the word that I said, from the best to the last best. Tell me in the comments if you read any of those, if you want to pick this up. Don't forget to join my project that is already on. It starts on 1st of May. It's based on Petes Swanson's book, 8 Perfect Murders. So if you want to read that, join first my project and then read that book. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I see you guys in my next video. Bye.